Now we're going to cover the What's New link. So I click on What's New, and what that does is that brings up a list of everything that is new. And if this is the first time that you've logged in, then what you're going to see is everything is going to look like it's new. And you see there are two buttons here, one that says don't count or show items older than 8th December 2010, and this one is always show items newer than the past 30 days. Well, if you come over here and you mark everything as red when you are a first time user, when you first log in, then what that does is that clears everything out so that the next time you log in, if there's been any activity in this area, you'll be able to see it. Now, you'll see what happens is don't count or show items older than January 7th of 2011, and that's today. This is the day that I'm making this recording. So that's a pretty neat feature. So it tells you there are no items newer than the selected date. To see older items you haven't read yet, change the date to an earlier time. And in this way you'll be able to see those. Now let's go to news itself. Okay, now on the news, what you can do is you can select a category, and here you see all the different categories that are in here. And this is where we would enter blogs to discuss with or bring attention to anything about the membership itself. And what we'd like to do is encourage all members to read these news items and then submit comments on them. So let's take a look at one of these. You can say, okay, look at this one that says, did you get an email of news items, and it was posted by Gene Smith. And we can go to what the category is, test driving the new website, and we go back here, and it can actually reply to this item. See, it says our setup is to have emails sent out every time something new is added, and I can say, Gene, I think that is a great idea. And then I can post that reply, just like a blog. So now we can go back here and list the news. And you see it says reference, did you get an email of news items? And it has been posted by me. So you can go there and take a look at that. And there it is. Now if you want to add news, you can go in and click on add news over here, and you can put something in the headline as far as adding news and saying that work is progressing on website. And like the other screens of this nature, you can also put in HTML if you want in here. And you can put in here, we are almost done with the tutorials. Okay. And you can select a category that you want that to go into, or you can also create a new category, and then you just simply save that. So we can put that under, let's say topics to discuss, and click on save. and it says congratulations, you have successfully added this item to your site. So now if somebody wanted to comment on that, they would just click on that. Oops. I'm in the wrong place. We go back to news. Work is progress on this site. And you click on that, and then you can reply. Someone could reply to this item, just like I did with Gene. So that's basically what you do for the news. Now let's go take a look at photos. And you see here's all the photos that are in here, and we can select an album. And since I was on Detachment 43 in Tsuburayama, I'm going to select that album. And then what I want to do is I want to add a photo. So I can add a photo over here by clicking on Browse. And I'm going to put in a picture of the radar antenna. So I click on Open, and you see there's the path for that, and then say Upload. And there it is. There's the FPS3 antenna. Now what we'd like you to do in this area, see there's the title, FPS3, is put a description in here, as much of the description as you can, the date it was taken, the place it was taken, and who you are as an owner. And then you can select an album to put that into, or you can create a new album if you want. And then you just click on Save. But also you can view the photo, and it would have all of that information in there, or you can edit the information. You can even edit the photo, because there is all kinds of editing tools in here like this, and increase brightness, decrease brightness, all of these things, sharpen, blur. You can rotate, add special effects to it. So it's very powerful. But for now, I'm just going to delete that. And you can click on Albums, and you can see all of the albums in here, and you could even add new albums if you wanted to by clicking on this. So that's it for photos.